Uh, Frankenstein, written by Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. Frankenstein is the Gothic science fiction novel written by Mary Shelley. The plot of the story is a scientist named Victor Frankenstein creates a creature, and that creation is beyond his expectations. So he throws him away from him, and the characters of the novel: Victor Frankenstein, Elizabeth, the creature, Henry Cavill, Robert Walton, Ernest, Justin Mortis, Caroline, Margaret, and De Lacy family. What is myth? A traditional story, especially one concerning the early history of a people or explaining a natural social phenomenon. Things. Significance of myth. Myths are symbolic projections of people's hope, values, fears, and aspirations. Myth of Prometheus. We learned that Prometheus, the god of fire, he steals fire from Zeus, and he gives that fire to he gave that fire to mortals, and then Zeus punished him, and the punishment was his an eagle. He sent an eagle where the Prometheus was nailed in a forest, and eagle used to eat his liver daily. It recovers daily, and the eagle was used to eat that liver daily. So the comparison between Victor Frankenstein and Prometheus. Victor Frankenstein creates a monster with the help of electricity. He suffers a lot in his life, lives in the world of gloom and shadow, and he was lonely at the end of the novel. Whereas Prometheus steals fire from Zeus, he gave it to mortals. He battled against endless pain, and he had no peace of mind. Then the myth of Narcissus, a tale told by Roman poet Ovid. Echo, a young girl, fall in love with him, and Narcissus was unable to leave the beauty and of reflection because of he cursed, and because of that he cursed and died. The Frankenstein and Narcissus, self-love, and then he hates himself. He rejects everything and lives alone, and then Frankenstein dies. Whereas Narcissus, obsessed with himself, he rejects love of Echo. He was alone, and also he did died. These are my sources, and thank you.
My question is, what is narcissism in real life?
Narcissus is a thing that Narcissus was cursed, and he became a flower, and he was obsessed with his own beauty. And people in this life, in a current situation too, are that much obsessed with that beauty that sometimes or somewhere they got cursed. Any questions?
What is the main message of Frankenstein?
Frankenstein, we can say that if we are going against God, he created a monster, and he was a scientist, but his creation did cause him lost his brother's life and his lover and everything. So being against God is not worthy.
Okay, so coming to the final conclusion of this session here. Okay. Well, so many of you presented on Wordsworth also. So I would like to suggest you that, because there were some questions also related to lyrical ballads. To suggest you that, because there were some questions also related to lyrical ballads, and yeah, that mute that mic on, and yeah, that mute that. I'm sharing one link in the chat that you can bookmark and keep it with you. Later on, I will share in a message also, and WhatsApp message. Also, these are some of the videos that we prepared for the study of Wordsworth as a critic. Now, you do not have Wordsworth as a critic in the syllabus, in the paper of criticism, so we have not taught that. But after your exam, we are planning to give you several tasks wherein Wordsworth as a critic, Dryden as a critic, and Aristotle as a critic that you will have to study. We wanted to give in the last week, but it was very hectic and lot many pending works were there, so we have not given that task. But in case anybody wants to just go through a quick overview of this videos, then you can. I'm sharing a screen also to see here. This is the blog where short learning video on Wordsworth are embedded. So 5 or 6 short videos can give you the idea about what is Wordsworth's concept of poetry, what is his definition of a poet, what he considers that. So even the poem Daffodils is explained in this part. So in case anybody wants to study it as a part of your study, then you can refer to this also. Okay, and